can't go wrong with a flat ride. That was said by a very, very wise man.
Me.
Today I will be ranking Cedar Point's flat rides. Quick disclaimer here, half of these are kid rides, so I'm just gonna skim through them. In last place I got Snoopy's Space Race. This is a spinning ride. Next up, I got Space Age. This is also a spinning ride. So is Rock, Spin, and Turn, and police cars, and Mustangs, and motorcycles. They all spin. Next we got bumper cars. I don't find any thrill in these. Next up, we got a mini wind seeker, Charlie Brown's wind up. The next three are basically the same ride. It is Red Baron, Helicopter, and Skyfighters. They both spin and you can control the height of them. Good for kids. Camp Bus and Snoopy's Deep Sea Divers are basically the same ride. They're very good for kids. I rode it last summer. Gives ejector. It doesn't. Don't believe me, it doesn't. Next up, I got the 4x4s. These are just a small version of Cadillac cars. So is the Peanut Road Rally. Linus Beetlebugs, they're fine. And the Lake Erie Eagles I put next. They're more fun to look at than they are to ride. But Top Throw Dragster is right next to it, so just stare at that. Next, I got Flying Ace Balloon Race. I've never heard of this in my life. Monster is next. This ride is good for kids, I guess. Kite Eating Tree and Woodstock Airmail are next. They're both kids' drop towers. They actually deliver some pretty good thrill. Next, I got the two merry-go-rounds that go slow. These are good for young people and old people. That's about it. Next up, I put the Sky Ride here because it's
Terrifying.
although if you could eat on the ride, which I don't know if you can or not, it would make it amazing. 10 out of 10. The balloon race is next. Spins pretty fast, I guess. Next up, I got the Peanuts 500 because
I'm a huge NASCAR fan.
next up, I got Calypso. It's Scrambler on its side. Alright, next I got Roto Whip. Kind of fast for a kid's ride. Yeah. Next up, we got the Woodstock Willy Birds. Next, we got the Cadillac cars. This is nice for all age groups. Pretty nice. Gets a decent line. Next, I got the Snoopy's Express Railroad. I've never been on this, but I'm just gonna assume it goes here. Next, I got the Snake River Expedition. Good theming. It's kind of scary on the water, though. It's good for kids. Next up, I got the Giant Ferris Wheel. It's literally called the Giant Wheel. It's pretty freaky being up high and seeing the lake. Alright, now we're getting into the serious stuff. I got Wave Swinger here. This ride is amazing for working your way up to the big rides. When I was a kid, I would ride this so much. Next up, I got Snake River Falls. I rode this like 10 times. I went to Cedar Point last time. The drop is underrated. You get ejector airtime. Next up, I got Pipe Scream. This is not a roller coaster. There's literally one at my home fair. Next up, with Super Himalaya. Very good laterals. After that, we got kind of same type of ride with the fast merry-go-round. It's pretty thrilling with friends. Get to race them. Next up, I got Ocean Motion. Very good ride, 10 out of 10. Ride it every time I'm at the park. Gives very good airtime if you're sitting at the ends. If you want more team rides, sit in the middle. Next, I got Matterhorn. This place has a very special place in my heart. I'm not sure why though. Next, I got Thunder Canyon. I love this ride. Super fun with friends. Get soaked. Next up, we got the classic Scrambler. It's actually called Atomic Scrambler, but that name sucks. I'm just calling it Scrambler. It's fun to be a kid and squish your parents or your siblings on this ride, especially if you purposely do it. And it has a pretty long ride duration. Very fun. Next up, I got Windseeker. I personally hate this ride because I'm scared of heights, even though I'm a coaster enthusiast, but ignore that. I feel like I'm gonna die every time I go on it. Next, I got Max Air. It's good for YouTube shorts. It's pretty fun. It'd be way more fun with just a lap bar though. Number 2, I got Power Tower. There's 2 sides of this. Both of them are scary. If you want a more tame ride, do the one that shoots up. If you want a freaky ride, do the one that drops down. I've done both. And now, at our number 1 spot, I got Skyhawk. This is super good. I've ridden it so many times that it's actually tame now, but first time, it's better than half the roller coasters. The first swing is the worst, trust me. Also, the operators there, they literally never staple you. They leave you so much room you feel like you're gonna die.